Look, I'm happy. I'm happy that Maikel Franco hit that walk-off dinger, right? I'm happy. But I still know this team is flawed. What is going on, everyone? The Philadelphia Phillies find a way to salvage this series against the Washington Nationals in walk-off fashion. And listen, that makes the most sense on Ryan Howard's night, doesn't it? You hit dingers on Ryan Howard night? Come on, it doesn't get much better than that. But I still know that this Phillies team is flawed, and that's ruining the moment for me. It was great. It was exciting. I love the reaction of Franco. The minute it left his bat, he knew instantly. The celebration started. Citizens Bank Park was electric. It's awesome we won the baseball game, right? Especially understanding where this team is right now. Anything solid, anything on the positive note, you really try and have to grab onto it. But we lost the series against the Nationals coming out of the break. I'm pissed. I'm pissed at that. I know this team is still flawed. I know this team still stinks. So this win, it's nice. It's nice. I'm happy about it. I wouldn't want to lose, obviously. But show me more. Win 7 in a row. Win 8 in a row. Win 9 in a row. Beat the Dodgers in a series. Then we'll get talking about stuff like that. Then we'll get really pumped up, fist pumping, screaming. I don't feel that way right now. I just don't. But let's dissect this game and see how it went out. Jake Arrieta was on the mound today with the bone spur. And listen, Jake Arrieta pisses me off, right? I can't stand him. He bothers me. He sounds like a terrible teammate. I can't stand the way he talks to the media. He just bothers me left and right. But I have to respect his efforts going out there with the bone spur. And he ends up going 5 innings, 88 pitches. Now, did he get pulled because of the bone spur? Did he get pulled because of the fact that we had 2 men on with 0 outs and we tried to get some runs across the board? Maybe a little bit of both, to be completely honest with you, but it wasn't a crazy good game. He only allowed 1 earned run, but 37 of his 88 pitches were balls, and his velocity was going from, mid-90s to lower 90s, so he was losing velocity. I mean, when you break it down and realize he's going through an injury and he's fighting through it, it makes logical sense for that to happen. But how long can we expect him to pitch 5 innings, 1 earned run, 88 pitches with the issue that's going on with Jake Arrieta? And speaking of pitchers with issues, Tommy Hunter ends up going back to the IL as soon as we got him back. I mean, the woes with this bullpen, the woes with these injuries, it's ridiculous. I haven't seen anything like it. So we lose Tommy Hunter literally as soon as he comes back and realistically was a decent option for this team. And we'll get into the bullpen later on. So we have a lead when Jake Arrieta leaves. Actually, after 6 innings, we have a 3-1 lead. JT Realmuto hit an RBI single to knock in Gene Segura at one point to tie the game up 1-1. Gene Segura gets an RBI single to give us a 2-1 lead. And JT Realmuto hit a solo home run to give us a 3-1 lead. So after 6 innings, we had a 3-1 lead. Now, let's go back to that Gene Segura RBI. This is when Jake Arrieta got pulled. It was first and second, 0 outs. Brad Miller pinch hits, strikeout. All right, Scott Kingery up. Pops up to Kurt Suzuki behind the plate. Scratching my head at that time. Face beat red, pissed off, screaming at the TV. You gotta be kidding me. Are we really gonna end up with 0 runs out of this? Luckily, Gene Segura saves the day, all right? Luckily. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. But the bullpen comes in, and the bullpen struggles. J.D. Hammer, Ranger Suarez. In the 7th, we lost our lead. We were up 3-1, bang, just like that, 3-3. Luckily, Maikel Franco stepped up to the plate and saved the day with that dinger. And we walk it off. But the bullpen wasn't able to hold it up. I mentioned this in my last video. When one thing's okay, the next thing sucks in the same game. I mean, it's either the offense just is disgraceful that game, the starting pitching is horrendous that game, or the bullpen can't figure it out. Nothing clicks at the same time with this baseball club. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I have, but on those teams, there was no future for that season. We actually had hype around this squad. When things don't click, that's because it's a bad baseball team, and that team didn't really have any future in that season. There was no hype for that squad. Expectations, that's the word I'm looking for. There were no expectations with those teams. So it didn't matter. Now everything's criticized because guess what? It matters. It matters. We got lucky, by the way. I believe Max Scherzer was supposed to get the nod. We got lucky because Sanchez pitched. Things could have been completely different if we had to go up against the powerhouse of Max Scherzer. But let's talk about our offense today. When you take a look at who did well at the plate, Gene Segura went 2 for 4. JT went 2 for 4. Jake Arrieta went 1 for 1 with a double. That started us off there with actually getting some hits. Jake Arrieta started us off. Adam Hazley was in the lineup. He went 1 for 3, but he got robbed because he had a ground ball to the right side there. Second baseman made a beautiful play that got him out at first, but it could have been 2 hits. So he did he did a good job at the plate there for someone with very limited minutes and limited bats. We'll see where he goes moving forward. He got called up, and now he's in center field. Scott Kingery played second base today, which is something that obviously we all kind of been pushing for, but Cesar's going to get back in there. I think it was just more of a, hey, let him get a rest day. Scott Kingery's going to be playing all around. But speaking of Scott Kingery, 0 for 4 in the leadoff spot. Bryce Harper, 0 for 3. Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 4. Jay Bruce, 0 for 4. So a couple of the big dogs didn't really get anything going offensively. Rhys Hoskins hit a few warning track power shots. One to deep center that got caught at the wall. One to left field. That one was with bases juiced, actually, which ended the inning. So just missed that one as well. What really matters is this Dodger series. We've been talking about it since the second half started. The first 7 games are huge, monstrous. You lose the fan base or you keep the fan base. Well, it didn't start out hot. We just lost a series against the Nats, right? Didn't start out hot at all. Hideous. Probably the worst. Well, getting swept would be the worst, but pretty damn close to it. Let's see how the Dodgers go. Clayton Kershaw versus Zach Eflin on the mound for Game 1. Let's see how that goes. This offense struggles against Hunter Brody, okay? They would struggle against me on the mound. So, Clayton Kershaw, that's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. And Zach Eflin has been struggling as of late. So let's see what this Dodgers offense could do against Zach Eflin. Now, hopefully he shuts the door. Hopefully he goes 7-8 innings. I don't know if I'm going to put my money on that, though. That's the thing. I don't know if I'll put my money that can actually happen or not. Oh. But at the end of the day, I'm obviously happy they found a way to win this game. But emotionally, knowing where we are, knowing how we have underachieved, one walk-off win, I can't be fist-pumping, screaming, jumping for joy, going crazy. If I don't feel that way, I'm not going to give that to you. That's not how I feel right now. One win, nice. But we're underachieving. So figure it the hell out, is what it comes down to. Find a way to get out of this funk. Put some wins together. When was the last time we won a series that was not against the New York Mets? You got to go back a long time. So I can't get excited and scream my face off for a walk-off win by Maikel Franco. It was fun in the moment for the 2 minutes of the celebration, of the running around the bases. Yes, I enjoyed it. But don't let it distract you from the fact that the Phillies have not been it. Have not been good enough. And they have not been playing baseball that we expect them to play. And that's what matters. So find a way. Find a way. And it's not going to be easy. The Dodgers are a mean squad. They're a nasty team. And I look at some of our guys like Rhys Hoskins and Bryce Harper right now. Bryce Harper's a streaky guy. Right now it doesn't look like he's in the hot mode. It looks like he's more in the cooled off mode. Which is what you need to expect is going to happen with him. He gets really hot and he gets really cold. Well, he hasn't been on the hot side as of late. But someone like JT has been picking it up. Someone like Maikel Franco has been picking it up. So maybe they can keep it going. As much as this team pisses me off, I'm there every night. or every afternoon in this case. As much as they make me lose hair, I'm watching every pitch. So, I'll scream about them every day of my life. Win or lose, I'll be there. And that's what passionate fans are all about, right? Hopefully, I won't be bald by the end of the season, though. That's what it comes down to. I need hair. I can't be going bald too young. So let's go, Phillies. Pick it the hell up. Let me know your thoughts down below on this game. From Jake Arrieta to Bryce Harper to the bullpen to Maikel Franco's walk-off dinger to Ryan Howard. What'd you think of that whole thing? He said he made those comments about the booing. Yeah, we boo. All right? And he would know the most. We boo. Just funny. Funny to think about. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.